bigger. Landry tonight with 21 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and the Shockers needed all of that. You guys were in a dogfight tonight.
Yeah, we made that a little too difficult early on, but credit to them. I mean, it wasn't our offense. We just couldn't guard them. They were scoring it. They shot the heck out of it and got a couple really good players. So.
Adversity, excuse me, Michael, adversity is so important, and to overcome adversity. And you were down even 13 points in the second half, but not only chipped away, you just overwhelmed them with the press and turned them over and went on an 18-3 run in the second half.
Yeah, just, we kind of said a few things in the locker room and were real with each other and just tried to wake each other up, wake a couple guys up, and just responded. That's what you want from a basketball team. You want guys that'll respond well to coming out flat like that, and I think that's what we did.
Coach Marshall mentioned the team's resolve, and we talked about a stretch in the second half where you guys had cut it to 7 or 8, and then several possessions in a row. They turned it over or missed a shot, and you rebounded, and you had chances to cut into it and had several empty trips. How much does previous experience of just hanging together, having that common belief that you're just going to find a way to win, how much does that help get you through a stretch like that?
Yeah, just obviously being familiar with any situation is going to help you, on or off the court. And, I don't think at any point I was feeling uncomfortable. I mean, obviously you don't like being down a half or whatever, but it was never a panic or what are we going to do. It was just, we had guys come together with good resolve, and we did have a couple empty trips when we needed to score and a couple of times where we couldn't get a stop and we needed to get a stop, but we just kept grinding. And
the balance was terrific once again. You can rely on one another. People are going to do what they are supposed to do. Would go inside to Shaq. You would hit the perimeter shots. Zach Brown was doing a marvelous job of penetrating. And just anybody that needed to contribute seemed to be able to contribute tonight.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of guys, kind of stepped out of their role. A couple, not for the whole game. You got guys staying consistent doing what they do, but Zach turned in a big time driver a couple times and ones and getting to the rim and being really aggressive downhill, and that's good to see. Connor was just really looking to score and puts a lot of pressure on the defense when you have that. And obviously Richard, I don't know if he had a rebound in the first half, and then it ends with 7. So just consistency and guys stepping up, next man up.
Well, in the last 3 minutes of the game, it seemed like he got every rebound.
Yeah, exactly. Like down on when we needed him in the last minute, yeah, he was right there and grabbing him up with 3 guys around him. So
you mentioned certainly you had to make some adjustments on defense, and it wasn't as good as usual in the first half. But did you feel like the offense, for the most part, you did what the game plan needed to be? Outscored them 44-16 in the paint, and you seemed to be looking there whenever you could, and then playing off of that for open perimeter looks.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, offense wasn't the issue in the first half, and we knew that. We scored 42 at half, and that's a 84-point pace. We gave up a 100-point pace, so we knew it was defense on the defensive end that we had to buckle down and change. And I don't think we're ever really worried about offense. Our thing is just defending. Offense comes and goes, but defense has to stay consistent.
It must be nice to have the feeling of the challenge. You're a top 10 team, a top 6 team in the country. Everybody's going to come at you with knives and guns and every weapon that they can pull out.
Yep.
And yet you're able to withstand that.
Yeah, and that's not going to change, from here on out. It's been like that from first time we threw the ball up and tipped it up this season, and everybody, you got a 6 by your name and Wichita State on your jersey. It's a pretty big target.
Great game tonight, Landry. Thanks for spending some time with us.
Thank you, guys.
Great, thank you, Landry.
Landry Shamet, our star.